Hey everyone, my name is Prashant and I am the founder of IdeaWeaver AI, where we work at the intersection of DevOps and AI. Before we start, I want to quickly share that I'm launching a 90-day intensive program cracking the GenAI interview for DevOps, SRE, platform, and forward deploy engineer, which runs from September 14 to December 12. The goal of this program is to prepare engineers for how infrastructure interviews are evolving with generative AI. We will cover generative AI and LLM engineering, Python and DSA, system design, DevOps and SRE automation, and real interview style scenario, as well as hands-on project. So if you are preparing for your next DevOps, SRE, platform engineering, or forward deploy engineering role and want a structured preparation path, I will leave the enrollment detail in the description. Now let's get started with today's topic, which is DevOps, SRE versus platform engineer versus forward deploy role. So if you look at the infrastructure engineering jobs today, you will constantly see titles like these. And when you read the job description, they look surprisingly similar because everyone is asking about Kubernetes, cloud, Terraform, Python, CI/CD, observability, troubleshooting. So what actually separates these roles? So instead of giving you four text-based definition, let's take a one real application and see what each engineering role actually does. So now imagine a company that has built an application, and this is one of the most simple application. But my point is, you have a user who is going to access your application with the help of load balancer. Your application is deployed on the Kubernetes cluster. You have an application, an API through which you are going to access the LLM. And then finally, you have the database. Now, the company requirement is to deploy this application. We want to make sure that it is operate reliably. We want to make sure that infrastructure is easy for developer to consume. And we want it to be customized and deployed for enterprise customer. So now let's look at the DevOps engineering role. Our DevOps engineer is heavily focused on the software delivery and infrastructure lifecycle. For our application, they might build a CI/CD pipeline using GitHub Action. They are going to build a registry for Docker images. They may build an entire Kubernetes cluster. On the top of that, there may be a requirement to create a Terraform code, configuring the Kubernetes pipeline, manage secret, Terraform deployment, and establish the monitoring part. So now the typical question is, how can I automate and getting this application from source code to production? So the common skills or the common path is your GitHub, CI/CD pipeline, container registry, and the Kubernetes production deployment. Now, this is all about DevOps, which means how do we deliver and operate this efficiently? So the complete mindset is to automate the path from code all the way up to the production. Now let's look at the second field, which is SRE or site reliability engineer, which focus on how do we keep this reliable. Now our application is up and running, but let's assume, which is a kind of production scenario where all of a sudden the latency of your application goes from 300 milliseconds to 4 seconds. Your GPU utilization hits 100%. Your pods start restarting. You started receiving requests from customers that all of a sudden they start seeing errors. Now the SRE mindset becomes particularly important. The SRE is thinking, what reliability level have we promised, or how do we detect problem? And on the top of it, how can we recover quickly? Which introduces a concept like SLO, SLI, or your error budget. So for example, 99% of inference requests should successfully complete within 2 seconds. That is the SLA you have given it to your customer. So the SRE works may involve observability, alerting, incident response, capacity planning, performance analysis, post-mortem, reducing toil, and automating recovery. So, a useful distinction between DevOps and SRE is at DevOps, how do we deliver and operate it? Whereas the work of an SRE is how do we make it operation measurably reliable? But there is a substantial overlap between these two fields of SRE and DevOps. So let's look at the next field, which is the platform engineering. How do we make all of this self-service? Now imagine the company grows from 10 developers to 500 developers. And every development team start asking, how can they create a Kubernetes namespace? How can they configure the CI/CD? How can they get a database? How can they deploy a GPU workload? We don't want our infrastructure team to become a ticket processing organization. And this is where the platform engineering comes into the play. So instead of manually helping every team, platform engineering may create something called internal developer platform or IDP. So now the developer might select that he wants to create a new service in an environment like production or development. He need one GPU and he need one database. And platform handles the underlying complexity. So this is where the concepts such as golden path, self-service infrastructure, you probably heard like GitOps or policy as a code becomes important. So a DevOps engineer may automate infrastructure. Platform engineer turn that automation into a product that other engineers can consume. So here the mindset is treat the platform as a product for internal developers. Now let's look at the next field, which is the forward deployed engineer. Their focus is how do we make our technology solve this customer problem? This one is quite different from the other fields. So imagine your company has built an AI platform and a large bank want to use it. But the bank has their own requirement. Like the requirement may be that the data cannot leave their environment. They have a Kubernetes deployment in their on premise. They are using their own custom authentication system. They need to connect the model to their own internal data. And they have a requirement that the inference latency must stay below 2 seconds. So in this case, the forward deployed engineer work closely with that customer and engineering teams to make the product work in the customer environment. That can mean that understanding the customer requirement, writing this integration or the custom integration code, deploying their infrastructure, debugging all the Kubernetes, networking or GPU related issue, sometimes feeding this product requirement back to their own core engineering team. So the mindset is, here is our technology. Here is the customer real world environment. How do I connect to and deliver an outcome? That makes the role potentially much broader than traditional infrastructure engineering role. So here the mindset is own the outcome, not just one layer of the stack. For DevOps, how do I deliver it? So the automation and delivery is the main focus. For SRE, how do we keep this reliable? So reliability and operation is the main thing for SRE. Platform engineering, how to make this a self-service. So developer platform and experience is the main focus. And for forward deploy engineer, how to make this work for customer. So customer integration and implementation is the main focus. So these are not four isolated boxes. If you look at here, it's cloud, Kubernetes, networking, automation, Python, troubleshooting. All four roles may require these fundamentals. What change is where the engineers spend their time and what problem they ultimately own. A DevOps engineer may build a Kubernetes deployment pipeline. Our SRE may investigate why this Kubernetes application is violating its latency SLO. A platform engineer may build a self-service platform that lets 100 teams deploy Kubernetes application without understanding all the underlying infrastructure. A forward deploy engineer may take the same platform into a customer environment and solve all the integration problems required to get it working. So, to sum up, if you're already a DevOps engineer, you don't necessarily need to start from zero to move into SRE, platform, or even a forward deploy engineering role. The foundation overlaps significantly. The question is what you want to specialize in. If you enjoy automation and delivery, DevOps may be your path. If you enjoy production incident, observability, performance, and reliability, look at the SRE field. If you enjoy building tools and platform that makes other engineer productive, look at platform engineering. And if you enjoy solving ambiguous technical problem, writing code, working directly with customers, and connecting many different technologies together, forward deploy engineering may be particularly interesting. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to share and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.